So I was having trouble with my toilet not wanting to shut off. It was constantly running water into the toilet bowl, just a little bit. And I thought it was the flapper valve was loose there, not making a good seal. But I found out that it was, this thing wasn't shutting off. So it was letting the water go up too high, and it was constantly going into here to the toilet, which is the overflow. So if this thing breaks and the water keeps coming in, it'll flow into here and go into your toilet and then go out. So it goes in that hole right there, and there's what the bottom of it looks like. And I got the same exact model and brand, everything Corky. And it has, let's see if I can see it down there. Oh, you put that, here's the new one. And I got it at Ace Hardware just because it was close. Number 528 MP. But you put the filler neck in there, and then this nut goes on the bottom of that. And then your water line, which is here, goes onto that. So I shut my water off right here. Seems like it's got a little leak, but that could just be from that hose. Anyway, shut the water off, and then take this nut off. You're going to have a little bit of water spill on the ground, but not much. You can wipe that up with a towel. And then you take the nut off that goes on the bottom of the fill thing, and then that'll just pop right out of there. And this little rubber tube goes into the overflow thing here. So I just got to open this baby up and reinstall it. I'll show you what it looks like when I get it back together. So the bag comes with a new nut and new clips for the hose, but it doesn't come with a new hose, so I'm just going to use that hose. Hopefully it will work. Well, I got it back together, and it stopped the water level, as you can see, a couple inches from the top of the tube. When I was messing with it earlier, I thought it was the flapper, and when I tried it, the water just went all the way to the top here and just kept running into the toilet. So at least now it's shutting off. I'm not going to be wasting water 24 hours a day. And I don't know if that's an adjustment or not, but anyway, it's back together. Seems like it's got a little drip down below, so I got to tighten those connections a little more. To get it off, I used an open-end wrench, a crescent wrench, and I just got to tighten them up a little bit more. Hopefully that gets rid of my leak. It's just a little bit of a drip, but I don't want that. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps you out. Okay, I thought I'd add this. Make sure you follow the directions, because it's not ready to use when you first buy these Corky brands. I'm not sure about other brands, but in the instructions, it talks about you have to twist it counterclockwise. Let's see, expand valve. Anyway, it's in the instructions. You have to turn it, you have to raise it up, put it in the tank, in the hole, and then push it down so that the fill line on the side here is just below the top of this. Then you pull it back out of the tank, twist it the other direction to lock it in place. Because mine was going down to the bottom, and then the water would just force it all the way to the top and pop up. And I thought it was broken. I said, well, if all else fails, read the instructions. So I did. So now we're going to see if I did it right this time, because it should be shutting off here shortly. If not, well, I'll have to redo it again for the third time. All right, now, come on. Shut off. Should be shutting off. Yep, I might have raised it too high, because it's not shutting off and it's going to overflow. So I've got to lock it, unlock it, push it back down. So I took this and I twisted it to the right, or counterclockwise. I pushed it down a little bit, and then I twisted it back to the left, clockwise. And I'm within 1/4 of an inch, which I don't want to be that close, so I'm going to, well, maybe I can just do it right here. Let's see, we'll twist it, push it down. Oh, I can't do it because of the water pressure. Hang on. Finally, 4th time's a charm. It's about 1 inch below the top. I'm happy with that. So when you're adjusting them, these things are on they got grooves in here, they're on a slant. So you've got to make sure you go down past the next groove. I was turning it, but I wasn't going down far enough, so it was popping it back into the same spot. So basically, you unlock it, get it where you want it. Well, can't do it with one hand. Anyway, that's how you do it. Sorry it took me so long, but you know, live and learn. Now my toilet's not running 24 hours a day, so that'll save on the water bill. As I'm picking the package up to throw it away, I see this new tube laying in the side of the package. Guess you got to pay attention. I'm just going to use the old one because it's in good shape and it's already bent. I don't want to worry about breaking something, so I'm just going to put the old one back on. I was going to do this one, but I was having trouble getting it to slip on the new valve, and I didn't want to break anything, so I was going to go grab a lighter and heat the end of this up a little bit so it'd slip on. I decided to forget it. I'm just going to use the old one.